Okay, so I'm arriving to the top of my pitch in the canyon, and I'm going to rig my client safety. I can also clip into my client safety while I rig, but then I'll make it available to have my clients ready. I'll talk about that in a sec. So typically what we're using is a 6 to 8 meter length of rope or 8mm cord as a minimum, with carabiners tied into barrel knots on the ends, pre-rigged. So pre-rig this in the car park before starting your canyoning day or your guiding day. Got the middle there tucked away. I can arrive at the top of the pitch or anchor in a safe location and think about where I want my client safeties to be able to reach. I think about there's fine, and where I'm going to attach them. Because the ends are fixed, I can do all my adjusting from the middle. So if I want this shorter, I can tie it off down here with a BFK, so that makes it short. Or if I want it longer, I can tie it off longer with a BFK. Like with all our big fat knots, if our tail ends up relatively short, I can just capture that as well in my carabiner as I clip it in. So here, I'm just going to clip it in here, up high to one anchor. It's never going to have full body weight on it because it's not long enough for anyone to go over the edge. It's simply a restraint. But being behind the primary anchor, it can reach back to a really safe location to clip people in so they can approach the edge and safely move towards where our abseil is going to be rigged. Now, at the end, I de-rig my system, my abseil system, and I want to take the client safety. Sometimes it's going to be much easier for me just to jam this client safety in the top of my pack, abseil down the pitch so that I can get on with helping guide people through the canyon. If I really want to take some time to tidy it up, it's important we make it quite neat. We don't want long things hanging down, untidy things hanging down off our harnesses that we can trip over. And I don't want to put 60 knots in this that are going to be really hard to get out later. So I'm simply going to take some hand coils, nice and short, and then at the end just wrap it up, nice and neat. And I can just tuck the biter rope through, take one of the carabiners from the end, clip it, attach it to my harness, and it's nice and neat and ready to go to the either guide for the next pitch or ready to be used again on the next pitch or obstacle.